Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Against the Public. It's Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. I'm Dana Lane, and as we mentioned yesterday, this is the beginning of a brand new segment on Pickdawgz called Against the Public. And the idea of this show is to tell you exactly where the majority of the early money is going and where those wagers might be a little bit misguided. We'll go through 5 games a day, 7 days a week. And the idea is to prevent these tickets from being ripped up. I don't want to see any more tickets on the casino floor. Let's put them in the pocket. Let's go to the cashier's cage and let's get paid. Last night, public money, 10-4, meaning the majority of the wagers won. The higher percentages won 10 out of the 14 games. That was good for 1.88 units of profit. 3-2, 3 winners, 2 losses. 3-2 when games were minus $1.50 and less. That brings his season total to 1,273 wins, 1,018 losses, 56% winners for the public. Yay, public. The problem is we're dealing with money lines, and that's not good enough. The public has lost 13.40 units based on a 1-unit wager this year. So let's try to knock that down a little bit. Let's try to get towards the black. And hey, look, these are what the public is wagering. So even if they go the other way, this video is going to redirect you in the right way. Okay, let's get to our games today. 5 games on the card that we have identified as wrong. First game, Toronto Blue Jays, New York Yankees, Kevin Gausman, Michael King. Over 90% of the early wagers are on the Blue Jays, pushing that opening number up from minus $1.16 to minus $1.20. Now, we know that Michael King is just 4-6 this year, but has a terrific ERA of 2.77, 108 Ks, and 87.2 innings. Terrific stuff. If he gets more than his typical 3 runs a game, we've got a winner here, a plus money winner with the home team. Yep, know the Yanks have been struggling all year long. Yep, I know the Toronto Blue Jays are struggling to get into the postseason. I like the plus money in this situation. Game number 2, Detroit Tigers, Los Angeles Dodgers, Reese Olson versus Bobby Miller. 96% of the dollars are on the over, switching on over to the total. Even money. This number hasn't budged, but sometimes you'll see the books take a stand until they are absolutely forced to move that number, especially when we're dealing with totals. They don't move it that much. They'll move the money line, the juice a little bit, but not really the actual number very much. We have seen some movement today, but not as much as you would see with a point spread. 75% of the tickets are also on the over, so that means the overall ticket count is on the over, and I just think that's the wrong side here, not because of Bobby Miller, who has been absolutely fantastic this season, but because of Reese Olson, a guy that a lot of people might not know about. He's allowed just 4 earned runs in his last 24 innings, and keeping that Dodgers offense at bay is absolutely critical to winning this wager. I'm going to back Reese Olson in this game and the Detroit Tigers. We're going to take the under 8.5 minus $1.20. Game number 3. New York Mets, Miami Marlins, Kodai Senga, Yuri Perez. 77% of the bets are on the under 7 even money. Not only does the public always take the bait on this, they always go under the 7, but the books are begging you to go under 7, giving you the even money. I have never, ever liked betting under 7. This season, the over is 23, 19, and 7 when that number is posted. 270, 212 since 2019 to the over. We're going over the 7 between the Mets and the Miami Marlins. Game number 4, Milwaukee Brewers, St. Louis Cardinals, Adrian Hauser, Zach Thompson. 72% of the money is coming in on the under. We think that's a loser with the Cardinals' 22nd ranked bullpen that is assured of coming in because Thompson's going to give them 5 innings at best. We're going to take the over 8.5 minus $1.20. And finally, game number 5, Pittsburgh Pirates at the Chicago Cubs. Mitch Keller, Justin Steele. Not a surprise at all to see 90% of the tickets on the under, with 2 All-Stars on the mound. This number has dropped from the consensus opening of 8.5 to 8 at some spots. Keller was terrific against the Nationals in his last outing. I still can't shake off his effort against the Atlanta Braves. I've been watching him all season long, especially in the second half of the season. Very unreliable. That game against Atlanta was an absolute disaster. Great effort against the Nationals. The Chicago Cubs are not the Nationals. He allowed 8 earned runs in 5 innings 2 starts ago. I think that's the Keller we might see here. The Pirates are not a team that I'm going to say is quit, but from a pitching standpoint, I just can't rely on them game in and game out, which is why they're going to be an under 500 team once again this season. Take the over 8. Okay, just to recap, New York Yankees plus $1.10. Detroit Tigers, LA Dodgers, under 8.5. New York Mets, Miami Marlins, over 7. Milwaukee, St. Louis, over 8.5. Pittsburgh and the Chicago Cubs, over 8. That does it for today's Against the Public show. Remember to go to pickdawgz.com. I have 2 Major League Baseball winners up there right now. I have my world-class winner up there for $25. I have my top whale winner up there for $30. Get involved in those games right now. We swept the board last night. Perfect 3-0. We're going to go back and do it again today. I'm Dana Lane. All the best with your wagers tonight.